Kamala Harris was actually in Atlanta for a
Yeah, I
rally.
heard about that.
So Megan Thee Stallion was actually performing in her alley. So I think that was, I mean, that's one of the most embarrassing that I've ever seen for like a somebody that's running for president. So you get
Trying to get all the
let's
ratchets, all the
yeah.
trainees, and all them on her. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
But
Honestly, I got into it with my
let's
grandmother about that shit yesterday.
so let's check this shit out, bro. This is crazy. Let's check it out. Let me see if I can check. Yeah, let's check it out right now.
That shit said,
But what kind of fuck that is? I mean, what is this? Huh? Well, this is a woman that's running for the. I mean, this is the first woman in history of United States that's running for president. A lot of
"That's you. You the
people.
one said you was gonna vote for her, nigga."
No, no. Let me finish. But here's the thing, though. Here's what I'm saying. This is the first woman that's running for the president of the United States. A lot of people are really not gonna vote for her just because of her gender. Now you have a ratchet bitch like Megan Thee Stallion that's on stage on her rally, twerking, singing yeah 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 yeah, like one of the ratchet music ever. Like what the fuck? Someone is looking at that. Let's say like a 70-year old, 80-year old, like a 65-year old, like Democrats is looking at that. They're probably not gonna vote for her just because of that bullshit they're looking at right there. This is some
But
ratchet shit.
they are, because the ratchets almost a nice chunk of the votes. The ratchets, the single moms, the trainees, the LGBTs. That's what they're going after. Absolutely, that's what they're going after.
I mean, this is. I mean, okay, I get that. I mean, people from the hood, like ratchet people, they all vote for it. But let's say like people, educated people, but that's educated people, old people, and Democrats are looking at that shit.
But then you still got the people who's just going to vote for her just because.
She's a woman, right? Yeah, but here's what I'm trying to say. Because there's people that's gonna say, man, if she's allowed, I know she's doing that for votes because like Megan Thee Stallion, she's popular. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna bring people. That's why she's allowed that to happen. But she, I, I don't have any words for that.
Exactly
You know what
my
I'm saying?
point.
Because she's on stage twerking, you can still there's a couple old people behind her that's looking at it like, what the fuck is going on? They're confused. And then that's is the funny thing, the worst thing about it. I think she's Indian, but this is she's black. Like, okay, let's go with that.
You know, okay, she's
She's a
Indian
black
and white.
woman. She's a black woman. Let's go with it.
She's
You know
not
what I'm
black.
saying?
They keep
But
saying she's not black, so you're not going to come on
I
the
don't
show and say
believe I
she's
don't believe
black. If everybody
eh?
else saying she's not black, she's Indian and white. That's what the fuck she
But
is. You're not going to
everybody
come
says
on this
she's mixed.
podcast and say she's black. Yeah,
So
but
he's
Indian and white, not black.
yeah, I'm saying like black and
Well, you
Indian.
keep
That's
saying
what they
black.
say.
No, they said Indian and white, bro.
That's what they say. I'm not saying that.
You're saying black and
Everybody is
Indian.
saying
Black and Indian and white and Indian is not the same, bro.
is the thing. They say that girl. I mean, I say girl. Kamala Harris is mixed with black and Indian. Get it? But of course, there's people that say no, that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? But that's what she say. That's what she say. But let's go with it. Here's the thing too. This is the point that I want to make. Also, as black people, mostly women, they only have a ratchet thing in their head. They are ratchet. And now, because like I said, they look at her kind of like she's a black person. And then you bring Megan Thee Stallion, who's a ratchet herself, making like ratchet pussy music, like talking about her vagina, blah blah blah. You bring her on stage where kids, old people is watching her. She maybe will be the first president ever, and then you have Megan Thee Stallion twerking, singing yeah 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 yeah. What the fuck? I don't, bro. I don't. I mean, I don't understand that shit, bro. I mean, I know Trump do like worse
She's
shit
trying to
too.
superb to the people.
Yeah,
That's all.
because people can look at it and say, man, Trump bring like racist people on stage. You know what I'm saying? Bring like drug addicts. You know, like not like I said, Kodak, like Lil Pump, all this like people on stage. People can say both sides is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But look at that shit, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Hmm?
I mean,
Kamala?
why they have her perform? What's the perform for? She could have just like went there, like speak, like like the girl did. You know what I'm talking about? Amber Rose when she went to the Republican uh, thing. She
Oh, but
speak.
she's not a. Yeah, that's the only thing she can do. She's not a rapper, so she gotta speak. She's like a wants to be an influencer or whatever now, but ain't nobody taking her seriously either. She been ran through, so nobody taking
No,
her
no,
seriously.
I agree with you, but here's what I'm saying. But at least she didn't. She was not on stage twerking. She could twerk too.
Yeah, she can, but that's not her thing. She twerks in private, but we just know about it. She's public. We know about it. That's what she does. That's what she's
Yeah.
about. She's sexually liberated. So that's what they're looking for. The sexually liberated bitches. Come over here. Vote for me. First woman. I
Okay,
like
so
you.
let's read a couple comments and then I'm gonna ask you a question. Let me put this thing in the. I'm gonna ask you a question because I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one that's disagree with this whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's go trying to read some comments and see. There you go. So you get the first person says I'm embarrassed, and then some people say I agree. Definitely not embarrassed about the rally. I'm embarrassed. People ran to say something negative every time. So this
What?
person technically supporting technically
Holy
supporting
shit.
her. She looks like a baby
Yeah,
mama.
absolutely.
Yeah. Like you said, but people that will agree with that is single baby mother. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. Shit don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? And then this person said there's a time and place uh, for something, which I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And then this person said there was not a time, no place. So this person, I don't know what she's trying to say. So she's trying to,
He said Kamala Harris could have called Kirk Franklin. No bullshit.
yeah.
And people say stop. Fuck you, man.
And then,
Oh nah,
okay,
Quavo. Oh, you's a
so
hoe
we
ass
had
nigga,
your,
Quavo.
what do
Oh,
you
you's a
say?
hoe
What do
ass
you say?
nigga, Quavo.
I mean,
Oh
just like
yeah.
no, just like Trump
You
got
bitch
some
ass
people that
nigga.
supporting. Okay, why are you saying that?
Yeah, he's a hoe ass nigga for that. I ain't fucking
Why are
with
you
him. You
saying
gets
that?
no more playlists from me. You was the weakest Migo of them all anyway. I'm good on that. You're
Why
done.
you okay? Why are you saying that though? Like, what's just because he's supporting her?
Absolutely.
You think?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, I mean, go ahead, elaborate because people probably gonna say, okay, they want you to elaborate on that because
Why is
people
he
are
voting for her?
supporting Trump because people can support, but
You can support whoever you want to support.
yeah,
I'm
but
not supporting that shit.
I mean, I don't think he was
And
supporting
if
her
you support
twerking.
that shit, if you support what she supports, then we not the same type of people. And you can
Well,
say that about Trump. I don't give a fuck. I'll be on Trump's side before I be on her side.
I get it. I mean, let's check that shit out. Let's check what it is.
I got into it with my grandmother about that shit.
All right, let's see what Quavo gonna say, and then we discuss
Is resolving the gun violence issue. And you can't understand the struggles of gun violence if you're not in the field or in the heart of it. So one thing I learned about working with Vice President Harris, and she always stand on business. I mean, one of these issues that I care about is resolving the gun violence issue. And you can't understand the
Oh shit. He didn't say shit. You know why I say he didn't say shit? Because this nigga is the one that's gonna go in his music talking about shooting somebody. So
Yeah,
if you're
whole ass
talking about
nigga.
if
Somebody trying that
well,
shit.
if you're
Bitch ass
talking
nigga
about
for that, bro.
if you're talking,
That's what I'm
I'm not
saying.
I'm not gonna go there. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
am.
Because I
That's some
think
whole
it,
ass shit,
I
bro.
think
You
the
know.
reason why you're saying that, like, because he had like Takeoff got killed in front of him. People, you
Say
gotta
it again.
understand. Takeoff got killed in front of him, and a lot of people blame him for that because he was the one that started the whole argument. So I can see why he's talking about the gun violence.
Everybody
I can
trying to get on that. That
understand
was
that.
already
But here's
a
why.
setup. That was already a setup. That wasn't his fault. That was already going to happen. They just made it seem that way. Fuck you mean? That was
Oh
already
yeah.
planned. They already said that. Ask K-Dot what he talking about. They already said that was a setup. That wasn't Quavo's fault. That was already in the plan. Fuck you mean?
Well, I'm not
What you
saying he
forgot?
was his fault. I'm not saying he was his fault because he wasn't the one with the gun that shoot. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, man.
Now, I
He's the
understand what
one
you're
that
saying.
started
That's
the whole
fine. I know.
argument.
I know.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
As far as that. But let's not go into conspiracy theory. That's
Right.
what I'm saying. I don't have an issue with him talking about like solving guns violence because you can see in the black community that's one of the biggest problems we have with people running who's not stable in the head with guns and then doing crime like shooting people like you know for no reason. I don't have an issue with that. The issue that I have with that, you gotta understand music influence people. And then this is the same nigga that's gonna make a record talking about I'm gonna pull up on you, put out a gun, shoot you, shoot your mother, shoot your father, blah 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 blah. And then young kids gonna look at it, listen to it, say,
Not him.
If
Not him.
Quavo saying it,
Not him, because he already got bodied by Chris Brown. So we know he's not the rapper that he portrays to be. So we would never.
no, I'm trying to telling you like I'm trying to telling you like the hypocrisy behind it.
No, right, absolutely, but you're right, but not with him though. You're right, but not with him though. Everything you're saying is correct, but not with Quavo. His shit is done. He has no choice but to do this bitch ass shit that he doing. Chris Brown, a singing nigga, rap better than him. He's done. He's an ad lib. He's an ad lib. He's an ad lib lord. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
you just showed your true pussy colors by doing this. Talking about gun violence. Gun violence. Gun violence ain't gonna stop. The fuck is you talking about? Gun violence. Gun violence is not gonna stop.
Okay, I agree with you. Let me ask you a question. We all know that United States, because I read somewhere that the citizen of this country got more guns than the U.S. Army. Of course, the U.S. Army got like powerful shit, but the population, 50 million people, they have more guns. You know what I'm saying? And then you can see there's a gun problem in this country. And usually people, the guns get in the hand of like the wrong people. So we can see there's the gun problem. What he's talking about is the truth, isn't it? So what's the problem of him talking about it to you? I only explained to you why it's a problem.
Because if we wasn't getting smoked like we was getting smoked, niggas wouldn't be having guns like we having guns now. Even though niggas is not using them like they supposed to use them, because they still using them on each other and not using them on the people that's using them on you. Hence the police. Everybody has a gun now. Everybody has switches now. Kids have them.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question now. Don't you think if the government wants to do something about it, they can do it?
No, they can't.
Like, I'm not saying like go to the people's house, like take the guns. That's not what I'm saying. Like, that's not what I'm saying. Maybe make the law like tougher more like a state. Let's talk about California because we talked about California before. A state like California, usually, because it's been reported for the past years, one people is they use kids to do crimes. We've seen that.
Mm-hmm.
California is one of the states that do that, and the reason why they do that is because usually kids get less time. Because we talked about that before. So if they make the law tougher, don't you think that will like people will think twice before they pull out a gun and shoot it?
No.
You don't think that will have any effect?
Because
Okay.
it's regular now. It was already dangerous.
So you just we doomed. We doomed.
Say it again.
So you're telling me we doomed?
Absolutely.
We are doomed.
You better have it on you. You better have it with you. You better be caught. It's better nowadays. It's better to be caught with it than without it. What'd that tell you?
That's the truth.
Exactly. So, and that's enough said. The world we live in now, it's best to have it than not have it.
I agree with you, bro. But at the same time, I think the government can do something about it if they want to.
No, they can't, bro. Because there's too many Americans. It's too many Americans. They can't just go. They're gonna have to go after people that's not going like that.
Because you know why? You know why I say that?
People that's like us. It's other people that's not going like that too. That can say
no. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because I think you're thinking about it, bro. Just go to the people house. Take the guns. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not gonna happen.
You can't get the guns off the streets because there's gonna always be just like. There's always shipments of drugs. There's going to be shipments of guns, bro. You're not going to stop that. You're not going to stop people from buying the guns.
Here's what I'm saying, bro. Yes, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about make the laws, make the sentence more like let's say like for you like kill somebody, not giving you 3-5 years, and then go out come to society kill somebody again. But you kill somebody 50 years. At 20, when you're 70, you come out. Or life in prison. You know, bro, like before you kill somebody, there's you know what I'm saying? You might spend your whole life in prison. But in California, kids will shoot somebody at 17. And then 4 years, 21, they come back to society to kill somebody again. It don't make sense. So they have to be, I think the government have to make it tougher if you commit the crime.
Yeah, but in some states feel like if everybody curry, then it's fair exchange for everybody. Ain't nobody gonna jump out there with everybody when you know everybody got the same as you.
I mean, that's not really true though, because in a state like Texas, everybody has a gun. Florida, everybody got a gun. The crime rate over there is high. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
so
it ain't the same. It ain't the same. Where we at is higher, and we can't curry. We ain't licensed to curry, and we higher. So what that mean?
I mean,
exactly.
I mean, I was gonna say where we are, but I'm not gonna say. But you gotta understand too, because where we are surrounded by. We are in a state where we are next to one state that's easy to get the guns. You know what I'm talking about. You know what's so it's easy to get the gun from this state to go to. You see what I'm saying? So it's really a tricky situation. I understand why what Quavo was trying to say, but that's like it's a hypocrisy, bro. If you want to change something when it comes to gun violence, you gotta change your lyrics too. You know what I'm saying? Because music influences people. Because I remember when I was a kid, there was a time around 2008, 2007, like hip hop, Haitian, they call it Haitian hip hop, was the shit back home. Like everybody used like sag your pants, like acting like you're a gangster because you're listening to the gangster music. You get indoctrinated in it because you wanna leave what they're talking about by knowing that these people, what they're rapping about, that's not what they leave. They never leave that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you wanna do it because music can, you know what I'm saying? Music like can influence you in a bad way. So by you making the music talking about shooting this, shooting that, and then go on stage Kamala and then talking about gun violence, I think it's a hypocrisy.